Good morning, everyone. As you well know, when I come up here, there's usually something important. Father Wenzel asked me to say a few words this morning in his absence. He has, in fact, should be on a plane right now heading to Washington, D.C. for finally the interment of the remains of his friend, Father Don Swarting, at Arlington National Cemetery. It's about a 6-month wait. Father Don died late last spring, so please keep Father Wenzel in your prayers. Burying a friend is never easy, no matter how long the time has passed since his death. On a different note, today is Preparation Sunday for the 2017 DSF, the Diocesan Services Fund. Before he left, Father wrote a little note on the inside page of the bulletin to say thank you, and I just want to express my own thanks. As you know, I stood up here a couple of Sundays in December and told you about how short we were for our $130,000 goal. And God does work miracles, because as of December 31st, not only did we raise the $15,000 that we needed, our total for the DSF for 2016 was $153,530. No. That not only means that Kathy and I and all of the other ministry heads don't have to worry about our budgets being cut, but every dollar that we raised over the $130,000, 50 cents comes back to us. So we'll be receiving a check for $11,765, which Father is going to apply to the principal of our building loan. So that will further reduce the principal, which means less time to pay off our debt. So from the bottom of his heart, and of course mine and all of the other ministry heads, thank you very much. But it's 2017 now. And as you well know, the DSF is an annual campaign. And so today, being Preparation Sunday, we're going to be showing you a short video that the Cardinal has prepared. And at the end, Father Carmody, who is a hospital chaplain, which is one of the ministries served by the Diocesan Services Fund, will share a few words with us. Those of you who have contributed in prior years can be expecting your mailing this week in the mail. Starting next Sunday, Father Wenzel will be on vacation for 2 whole weeks. Okay, add that to your prayer list. So we will not be doing the major presentation until the last weekend in February, when he's back for all the Masses, because he does want to make the appeal personally. So if you speak to friends or neighbors who attended a different Mass next weekend, that's why we're not doing it next weekend.
90% of ministries in this archdiocese occur within parishes. The vast, overwhelming majority of action from, by, with, and for God's people belongs in the 150 diocesan parishes. But, as the Cardinal said, there are over 60 departments of ministry that are not associated with any particular parish. And this work, although it is not the vast majority of work in the diocese, still important work. Hospital ministry, for example, in which I'm associated, could not happen without DSF. So my hope is that you give generously, because the more you give to DSF, the better my chances of getting a raise. Seminary is another very important ministry. Seminary can't just take up a collection. They depend on the generosity of the rest of us who can take up a collection. So, I've been serving in holy orders in this diocese for 35 years, and this is not my first DSF pitch. I'm sure it's not your first DSF pitch. I don't know why, but in every parish I've ever served, I always encounter resistance, people who refuse to participate in DSF for reasons I do not know. But really, it's not my place to judge. I don't really know, and I can't do anything about it. It's always amazed me that some people are dead set against DSF. I don't know why that is, because the Cardinal has set a goal for you, and he's going to get his money. You know, if your pastor doesn't write a check for your mortgage, he's going to write a check to DSF because the Cardinal's going to get it one way or the other. So if you prefer to write your check to the parish because you do not want to write to DSF, that's fine. That's your choice. Nobody can tell you anything about that. However, if you do want to participate in DSF, you should already have received materials in the mail. If you did not receive materials in the mail, you might not be registered in any parish. So if you're concerned about that, please call the parish office or talk to Deacon Arturo. Don't talk to me because I don't work here. There might be materials from DSF in the pews, and you can certainly use them if you wish. But if you'd rather double check to make sure that you are accurately registered here in the parish or wherever you attend Mass, you may be visiting here like I am, just talk to the parish office.